Hello to the few people who are still interested in Don't Hug Me I'm Scared, and welcome to my video about the Don't Hug Me I'm Scared Iceberg. Now, I've done 2 videos on this already where we explored the first 3 and the middle 3, and now we're on the last 3. So if you didn't know, this is the Don't Hug Me I'm Scared Iceberg. It's pretty long, there's a lot of topics. We've done this one today and we're doing the rest later. Also, thanks again for letting me use your iceberg. Go check this guy out. He made the iceberg. So yeah, as I mentioned, this is part 3. If you haven't seen the first 2, please go watch them. It would probably make more sense and it would, help me out a lot. Also, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. It helps me out a lot of you aren't, so yeah, let's get into it. Swastika in dhmis 2. When Duck Guy is questioning the, theory of time in episode 2, he pulls out this chart which for some reason has got a swastika on it. Orange with a silly face, inspired by annoying orange. I mean, this is orange with a silly face. It's an orange, and this is annoying orange. He's a thing made of nightmares, so I can see the comparison. Gumball is episode 7. Now, we've talked about this before, but it is possible that maybe somewhere along the line, the Gumball episode could have been the 7th episode. Duck Guy in the pilot represents Donald Trump. Look, I'm gonna be totally honest here. I have no idea what this one means, or this one. If you know what any of these mean, please tell me, because I am completely baffled. Yellow Guy's pink mohawk. So we've talked about how in the Sundance Film Festival, there was, this pilot episodes of the next season of Don't Hug Me I'm Scared, and one of them is, for some reason, yellow guy with a pretty cool mohawk, actually. So that's what I think this one is. Meaning of clown picture. So I think this is talking about in episode 1, where, yellow guy paints this picture of a clown and the notepad destroys it. I don't know if there's any hidden symbolism here, but if you guys know, the location of Red Guy's office. So after the end of Don't Hug Me I'm Scared 4, Red Guy just, leaves, and there's this scene of him walking past a phone box, and then the next episode, the episode after he leaves, he's working an office job in the last episode. No one really knows where this office is. It could really be anywhere, but yeah, Red Guy got a new job, I guess. Good for him. Fake channels. So what I think this one is the weird, fake game theory channel that did a video on this. I'm not entirely sure, but pretty sure it could be this. Also, there was a comment on that by this guy who is the creator of Don't Hug Me I'm Scared, but it's obviously not him, because he'd have a lot more, followers and subscribers. The leaks. So as we know, the, first episodes of Don't Hug Me I'm Scared season 2, I think, was shown at a movie festival, and someone recorded it and put it on YouTube. It's incredibly bad quality, but it's good. It's showing us what we might get when it comes to Channel 4, so pretty cool. The door. So I'm not gonna lie here, there is a plethora of doors in Don't Hug Me I'm Scared. There's this one from the Wakey Wakey video, pretty psychedelic looking. It could be this door with Red Guy walking into the set. I don't know. There's too many doors. And there's also this door from episode 4 where, the classic meme of, wow, look, nothing, digital style. The series was just a dream. Ooh. It's a pretty common cop-out with series ending, saying, oh, it was all just a dream in the characters' heads. Okay, this actually could be quite plausible considering the last episode is about dreams. Kind of coincidental how it's the last episode as well. But I personally don't think it is. So it's a good theory. Keep it in mind. So we finished that section off strong. And now we're moving on to the one just below the very bottom of the iceberg. This one, so, let's get into it. Yellow Guy and Duck Guy aren't even real. Now, this could be the theory of it's a TV show made by Red Guy and they are just actually puppets. I'm not too sure about this one, but I'm going to interpret it as it's Yellow Guy and Duck Guy are just puppets in Red Guy's TV show, which is sponsored by Roy, which is the weird, creepy, elongated arm you can see here. Malcolm is God. So episode 3, it revolves around the topic of love, and Yellow Guy gets abducted into a cult, which at first doesn't sound very loving, but it's a really creepy love cult with the gravel god Malcolm. This could possibly be the god of the universe. Who knows? Let's feed him gravel. dhmis 8 through to 11. Now again, I just think this is the one from the film festival of the new episodes that'll be coming out soon on 4. Notepad isn't a villain. I think this theory is about how Notepad, is trying to get them to be creative and doesn't actually hurt them, as Tony hurts them by, making them decay, or the meat guy hurts them by killing the duck. Pizza symbolism. That's the sentence I never thought I'd say, Jesus. So I think this one could be either something to do with the food episode 5, I don't really know. But also it crossed my mind that it could be about this ARG? To do with something about this pizza cult? I don't know. I was going through this Iceberg and I was like, I recognise something to do with pizza in this ARG. Because I am a massive Inside Mine geek. I love Inside Mine so much. So I thought, hey, maybe it could be something to do with this. It probably isn't, and I'm just thinking way too far into this, but, it's Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. You literally never know. There's a gravel god. Sesame Street lawsuit. Okay, frankly, I haven't heard there being a lawsuit about Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared from Sesame Street. The only thing I could find was, pictures like this, just saying, oh, because it looks to the puppets, but Sesame Street don't own puppet TV shows, so... The globe was meant to be episodes for Teacher.
Yes, if only there was some way to learn more information about this.
Wow, look!
I'm a computer.
Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared fan games. Honestly, the only thing I could find on this was some Scratch, probably poorly made fan games. I don't know if there's another one, but I could only really find these Scratch ones, so that's about this for this one. Sex survey results in Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 7? What does this mean? I literally looked everywhere, and I could not get an answer for this. I am completely baffled. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, I'm Sex should not be in the same sentence. The meaning of Duck Guy's chart. Now, as we know, Duck Guy had this really peculiar chart in the Time episode. Still don't know what it means. Incredibly baffling. Shrignald. Jesus.
Shriganold.
Group is based on a real cult. Honestly, it's entirely possible that the weird love cult could be based off an actual cult, because a lot of, cults and things do center around love yourself, love other people. Let's do incest, It goes from that to that real quick. Series inspired by SCP-993. So if you're not into your SCPs, technically SCP-993 is like a clown that teaches kids how to do murder if they're of a certain age. The regular TV show stuff, what you normally watch. I mean, clowns are horrifying enough. I don't want to, an actual torture clown. Jesus, it's terrifying. So now we're moving on to the very bottom of the iceberg. Finally, after 2 episodes and a lot of work and a lot of research and a few hours of editing, we finally got to the final bit of the series. Duck Guy is a cannibal. Now, at the infamous chicken picnic, we unfortunately see Duck Guy digging into chicken. It's just incredibly disturbing. Yellow Guy's mother. Now, I actually found this Reddit post from 4 years ago that it kind of explains it. Basically, it's saying the chosen one probably is incest. dhmis 0. I'm actually not sure, maybe there's a pilot episode I don't know about, but I couldn't find anything for Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 0. The song in the pilot was animated in June 19th. Now, I could only find this Reddit post about it, which was basically saying it's in the same style which was popular back in that time period. I don't really know for this one, if I'm honest. These bottom ones are getting quite difficult. June 21st. The date June 19th is really big in the series. It's very recurring, so it's possible after the last episode this date could be important. The series is based off real events. Now, this one is probably true. It's Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Literally anything could happen. It could have been based off literally anything. So this one is probably a really good theory, actually. The meat cube is made of real human remains. Now, there's not much to say about this one. Again, it's Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. This meat cube is probably human flesh, and that's not something I'm going to blink an eye at. The first teacher. Maybe there was a teacher before the notepad in Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 0, this pilot episode? I have no idea. Maybe it was this, I don't know. If dhmis was a TV show, it would air on Local 58. Now, okay, Local 58, for those of you who aren't interested in ARGs, it's basically this made-up TV station that's got a whole lore to it. It's got all this ARG elements to it. It's actually made by the guy who made the Candle Cove creepypasta. The whole thing is terrifying. I love it so much. Please go watch a video about it if you haven't already. It's amazing, and it would fit so well with Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. The rest of the videos, apart from the first, are just fan-made sequels. This one could be a good theory. I mean, technically, the first one could be the only canon one, and the rest are just, random film projects that happen to use the same characters. Pretty far-fetched, but I can see it happening. Thank God, it's over. It's over, I tell you. Oh God, the amount of hours I've put into this doesn't even look like that much, but I've actually spent a long time on this. I thought, hey, this will be one video. No, it's been a 3-part series. It was so difficult. I'm just glad it's over with. But I really enjoyed making it. Thank you guys for the support. I really, 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 really appreciate it. And I really hope to start doing some different videos soon, because if I see one more dhmis anything, I'm going to commit mass fraud, arson. I'm gonna burn things down, man. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please leave suggestions for any videos I could do, or videos you want to see. I like Dream SMP. I could probably do a lore video on that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Yeah, bye.